Color is one of the best ways to make your character stand out in Threshold RPG. While the game had just 16 colors back when it released in 1997, Threshold today sports a broad palette of 256 different shades. Mixing and matching each color, especially while staying in character, can be tricky in many situations though. So here's a quick rundown of the must-know color essentials. Now, whether you're having a bard dye your clothing or trying to pick the perfect black to dye your new sword at the Crucible, the easiest way to find the color you like best is to pull up the color list. Now, not all 256 colors are available to players, but the vast majority found on the list should be open for use. If you're not seeing a wide variety of colors listed here, try typing color high to make sure you have the high color mode enabled. Want to make one thing the same color as that other thing of yours? Now, for most items, there's a quick way to ensure that without eyeballing it, the color check command. Now, if an item's short description is a single solid color, like most items in the game are, this command will return the item's exact color code. That color code can then be given to the Thresh Credit Crucible when prompted or used in other prompts, such as dyeing an adventurer belt. Sometimes, though, you will need to communicate this code in character to another player. Usually this need arises when you're trying to tell a bard how to custom dye some of your VVV clothing. So what we want to do is use the color name command. That will return the in-character name for any color code appended to the command. Now, if you need to know which color code corresponds to which color name, append the color name to the color code command to see a color code for any given color name. Now that you know the color basics, here are a few tips and tricks to help you make the most out of your resources, since color swapping can get expensive and mistakes are usually irreversible and non-refundable. Now, the biggest pitfall to watch out for when changing color, in my opinion, is an upcoming reboot. Threshold's gear economy resets every 6 to 8 weeks on average. That wipes out everyone's worn or stored gear. Now, that includes that yellow timepiece you just spent 20 TCs to make forest green last night. So, always use the who command to see how far along this iteration of Threshold is before making the 20 TC commitment. That way you know more or less how many weeks you're going to get out of your color investment into that item. Another irreversible gotcha can happen when dyeing an item that is a combination of two separate items, such as like a belt with a buckle attached. In almost all situations where two items become one, or vice versa, the original items are destroyed and replaced with a new combined version. Now, this will wipe out any color on either item, so make sure you have the exact buckle you want fastened nice and tight before you start changing the color of the belt it's attached to. Now, if you've got any more questions about color, feel free to holler at me, Anson, on Discord, or to hit up either of my characters, Anson or Jonath, inside the game world. Happy threshing, folks, and may your colors be ever stylish.